Good morning and welcome. I'm Harry Costigan, Chief of Staff at Delaware County Community College. Today, Delaware County Community College and West Chester University announce an agreement that will greatly benefit the students of the communities we serve. It is my honor to introduce the president of Delaware County Community College, Dr. F. Joy Gates Black, and the president of West Chester University, Dr. Christopher Fiorentino.
Good morning. I want to welcome everyone to this ceremony celebrating the latest collaboration between Delaware County Community College and West Chester University. When I arrived at Delaware County in 2017, I spent a lot of time meeting with faculty, staff, and students. During those meetings, I learned that each year, over 40% of our graduating students transfer to West Chester University. I also learned that some students who desired to transfer to West Chester were unable to do so because of a lack of transportation, and in some cases, because of the competition to get into specific programs of study at West Chester. In fact, I learned that some students were transferring to West Chester early without completing their associate's degree just to try to get in. I shared these concerns with Dr. Fiorentino in our initial meeting, and he agreed we needed to work together to find solutions. As a result of our college and university teams working together, in March of 2018, we signed an articulation agreement that brought West Chester University to the Marple campus of Delaware County Community College to offer the 3rd and 4th years of their BS in Business Management degree. This was a huge accomplishment, but we were just getting started. In June of this year, we signed a co-admission agreement for the RN to BSN. This agreement enables Delaware County Community College nursing students to take courses through both institutions simultaneously, thereby shortening the amount of time it would take to receive their bachelor's degree in nursing. This too was a huge accomplishment, but we did not stop there. Today, we are here to celebrate the signing of a new dual admission agreement that will provide an affordable pathway to a bachelor's degree. Under this agreement, graduating high school seniors and Delaware County Community College students who wish to pursue a bachelor's degree at West Chester University will, upon completion of a dual admission letter, receive conditional admission to the university. This dual admission program requires that students complete their associate's degree at Delaware County Community College prior to transferring to West Chester University. But all credits taken at Delaware County as part of an associate's degree will transfer in their entirety. After meeting all requirements, students will transfer as juniors into their programs of study. And students who elect to participate in this program will receive a number of benefits, including guaranteed housing, advising and transition assistance, and transfer scholarships. We are appreciative of all of the work that has gone into making this agreement a reality, and we are excited about what this will mean for our students and for our communities. Now I'll turn it over to Dr. Fiorentino.
Thank you very much, and good morning. I'm Chris Fiorentino, president of West Chester University, and I am delighted to be here virtually with President Joy Gates Black from Delaware County Community College to sign this unique dual admission agreement between our two institutions. If I might say parenthetically, from the first moment we met, President Gates Black was relentless in the pursuit of all the agreements that we have achieved that would facilitate the transfer of students from Delaware County Community College. And I tip my hat to you for your vision. When you arrived here, you hit the ground running, and it's really delightful that we're where we are at this point. With this revised agreement, renewable scholarships, campus housing, and success coaching are all guaranteed to students accepted into this program. Students who earn their associate degree at Delaware County Community College will be guaranteed admission to West Chester University in their intended major, with just a few exceptions. Here at West Chester, program participants will receive a renewable scholarship of up to $2,000 for a total during the course of their studies. Additionally, they'll be offered guaranteed campus housing if they desire, once our campus fully reopens. The pandemic has brought unparalleled challenges to our communities and heightened the need to create accessible and affordable pathways to higher education. I'm very proud that West Chester and Delaware County Community College are working collaboratively to address this critical issue. Of course, we know that getting into college is only the first step. Delaware County offers an array of supports for its students, and here at West Chester University, you will find an equally robust system of supports to ensure students learn, achieve, and graduate. Our community of educators is committed to the success of every student. This starts with academic excellence in the classroom by our dedicated faculty members, but extends far beyond. We offer extensive learning support services and resources, which are taking place virtually now, and resources which will again be face-to-face in the future. These programs range from success coaching and tutoring to a Compass program that supports African-American males and a first-year experience program for all first-year and transfer students. Plus, students transferring from Delaware County Community College to West Chester via this dual admission agreement can turn to their transfer concierge, who is there to ensure that their transition is seamless academically, financially, in the co-curricular realm, and in every other respect. I could go on at length about this exciting agreement, but I want to provide plenty of time for you to hear from other institutional leaders and from our students. Before I go, I want to take a moment to thank all the people at both institutions who worked so hard to make today's revised agreement possible. President Gates Black and I set the stage and we handed it off to people and said, get it done. And they worked it out. And I'm very, very proud and very pleased that we've been able to accomplish that. I will now cede the virtual podium to Frederick Shagog so that he can tell you a bit about his experiences transferring from Delaware County Community College to West Chester. Freddie showed true grit and determination to get to where he is today, and I am sure you will find his story inspiring. Freddie, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, President Fiorentino, for that warm introduction. I am privileged and blessed to be here today to share with you my personal experience. Not long ago, I was an alcoholic and homeless. Today, I am sober, I am blessed with a home, wonderful family, and a purpose. This past spring, I graduated from Delaware County Community College, where I majored in communication. And in 2022, I will graduate from West Chester University, where I'm majoring in communications with a minor in leadership through WCU's Honors College. As a person in recovery, I am passionate about wanting to help others suffering from substance abuse. During my time at Delaware County, I created the Message LLC, a motivational speaking company. I travel the country keynoting national conferences, holding assemblies, and speaking to collegiate student bodies. I share my story, and I specialize in substance abuse disorder and mental health topics. WCU has embraced my story and is working to promote it in various avenues. Communications professor, Dr. Elizabeth Munns, is helping me obtain my first publication at a national conference. And Delaware County and WCU professors have offered help to edit my first book. The educational benefits and fit that WC offers are unlike any I've ever seen. A core-to-core transfer agreement between Delaware County and WCU allowed me to transfer all of my 65 credits so that I began as a junior at WCU, needing only 3 semesters before I graduate with a bachelor's degree. The professors at Delaware County are well connected with West Chester. The staff connections between the college and the university prepared me to transfer because they understood the nuances that it took to propel me to great heights. The support, advocacy, and tutelage at Delaware County helped me develop a resume that caught the eyes of the administrators at WCU's Honors College, and I now expect to graduate with a minor in leadership. I have earned many scholarships. Last year, I was named by Phi Theta Kappa National Honor Society and Coca-Cola Foundation as one of the 207 Leaders of Promise scholars nationwide and awarded $1,000. This year, I was named a Phi Theta Kappa All-PA Scholar, which comes with a full paid tuition to any of the 14 Pennsylvania State System of Higher Education universities. I immediately decided on WCU for a plethora of reasons. I am a family man blessed to participate in many extracurricular activities, such as writing and advocating for people with substance abuse disorder and mental illness. WCU has established a culture of promoting diversity and a collegiate recovery program that serves as a safe space for many students to discuss challenges openly. My next goal is to apply for WCU's Bachelor's to Master's Accelerated program to begin taking graduate courses alongside my regular degree track. This beautiful program would enable me to graduate with a graduate level courses, but at a bachelor's degree price. I plan to graduate summa cum laude and enroll directly into graduate program pursuing a master's in communications. In the next 10 years, I plan to speak full-time at national conferences, and I hope to convince policymakers to provide more funding for substance abuse and mental health programs nationwide. Delaware County taught me how to be a great student in the system of college. West Chester is teaching me how to become a scholar. One of my greatest decisions was enrolling in Delaware County and transferring into WCU because the combination solidified my belief that college should not only change my bank account, college should change my soul. Now, it is my great pleasure, humbling honor to introduce to you the commencement speaker for Delaware County's 2020 graduation, someone who I consider a family person, a friend, and overall one of the best human beings I know. I now give you Meredith Adams. Thank you and have a blessed day.
Thank you, Freddie, for your kind introduction. Hi, everyone. And thank you, West Chester and Delaware County Community College for having me here today to speak about my experience with this previous transfer agreement. I'm so excited about the new one that you are releasing right now. As Freddie said, my name is Meredith Adams, and I'm a very proud 2020 graduate of Delaware County Community College. I'm currently a first-year student at West Chester University. I'm majoring in finance and accounting in the business school, and I'm also getting a minor in civic and professional leadership through West Chester's Honors College. So before starting at Delaware County Community College, I had a really difficult time with my whole college experience. I'm a first generation student, so I really didn't know what to expect jumping into it. I started at a four-year university right out of high school because I thought it was the best move. I quickly realized that the school was entirely too big for me, and I was getting the worst grades that I ever had. I transferred to another four-year school in Boston, where I stayed for all of 5 days before immediately transferring to Delaware County. And thank God I did. Once I got to Delaware County, I met my advisor, Lauren Grove, who really changed my attitude about my college journey and just helped me remind myself that my possibilities were endless. So I got involved around campus. I joined student government, where I later became president. I was able to get involved in committees around school, which let me meet people from all over the school, which was amazing. And I finally felt like I was where I was supposed to be. So Lauren knew me very well, and she strongly encouraged me to explore my options with West Chester. I knew that the transfer process was really difficult, having been through it 2 or 3 times, and I was not looking forward to it. It's an incredibly stressful process for me. But the agreement between West Chester and Delaware County took a ton of that stress away. And I knew that if I made the GPA requirement and I filled out the application, there was a spot waiting for me. On top of that, I started to really look into West Chester a little bit more and spend time around campus. And it really felt like it was a great fit for me. Plus, Delaware County and West Chester already have a very tight-knit relationship. So it made me feel like I was going to the neighbor's house next door. I wasn't changing everything completely. And that took away a lot of the anxiety I had around choosing the wrong school again. Another benefit was knowing that all of my credits would transfer. Coming from multiple institutions, credits get very crazy. And I knew that signing this agreement, it took away that headache of sorting through, because I knew that I was getting my degree from Delaware County and that would transfer seamlessly to West Chester, and I would be starting in my third year. This was true even though I had switched my majors. I was getting my associates in liberal arts, but I planned to study finance and accounting at West Chester. I knew that once I transferred, I'd be taking those classes for those majors specifically, regardless of what degree I had. Throughout my college career, I did change my major a couple times, so that's okay, and that worked out fine for me. So Delaware County, being at Delaware County, it was really a community, and it helped me calm down and focus on what I liked and what fields I saw myself in. And I also had the great support system there that allowed me to explore my options and encouraged me to think of my future and of West Chester, which was great. I think that was an absolutely crucial part of my journey, because no one wants to waste time or waste money studying in a field that they're not passionate about. So this allowed me to choose West Chester with confidence, knowing that I would be able to pursue my educational goals with a very similar support network. One of the biggest factors, of course, is money. For anyone who wants to save money while getting their education, starting out at community college is your best option. Since West Chester is a public university, it is not as pricey as a private four-year institution. So that just makes it so much easier. Plus, I received a transfer recognition scholarship from West Chester University, which covered a significant chunk of my expenses. And because of the already existing agreement between the college and the university, I will be leaving school with very little debt, which will allow me to get ahead in my career. And today's announcement on the enhancement of the dual admission agreement means that there will be even more benefits for students. So fast forward to now, I am loving West Chester University. I feel so welcome, even starting virtually my first semester. I am a university ambassador with the Office of Admissions, which I'm so thrilled about. And with a tip from Freddie, I did find out about the Honors College's Honors Seminar Program, which is specifically for transfer students and upperclassmen. And that was really the icing on the cake for me. I applied and I got accepted, and everything was working out, and I was so happy about it. I want to end by saying that starting at a four-year university is not for everyone. It wasn't for me, and I didn't know that. But I knew that I wanted to finish at a four-year university. It might be best for some students to explore their options with a community college first, because it can save time, money, and in my case, many, many headaches and tears. And it really allows you to get your footing and figure out what you want to do. And I think that this program is great for any student, and I'm really glad I took advantage of it, and I'm looking forward to see what the new agreement is going to do.
Thank you, Freddie and Meredith, for sharing your inspiring stories. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Vice President of Academic Affairs for Delaware County Community College, Dr. Marion McGorry, and the Executive Vice President and Provost of West Chester University, Dr. Lori Bernotsky.
Thank you, Harry. Good morning. My name is Marion McGorry, and I am Vice President of Academic Affairs at Delaware County Community College. As you have heard, the new enhanced dual admission agreement will provide significantly greater access and financial benefits to residents of Delaware and Chester counties who want to earn an associate degree at Delaware County Community College and then have a baccalaureate degree at West Chester University. This fall, we have 245 students who have already signed the dual admission agreement with West Chester University, and they are included in this new agreement, and even more are expected to participate. I would like to emphasize that while all Delaware County Community College students who qualify have the ability to transfer to West Chester University, this new agreement gives students greater options and many more benefits. West Chester University and Delaware County Community College have a long history of working together to provide students with seamless pathways of transfer between our two higher education institutions. It is one of the reasons that West Chester University is the #1 destination for our many transfer students. As you have heard from the college's graduates, Meredith and Freddie, knowing that West Chester University will accept Delaware County Community College credits provides students who are transferring with a level of certainty. With this new enhanced dual admission agreement, students will have the additional assurance of knowing that while you are still a Delaware County Community College student, if you qualify, you are guaranteed admission, on-campus housing, a renewable scholarship, and coaching to help you successfully achieve your academic goals at West Chester University. While agreements such as this take many months to come to fruition because of their complexity, they are well worth the effort. Many thanks to the team of administrators and staff from both institutions who labored behind the scenes to produce this new agreement, which will benefit many, many students. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Laurie Bernowski, Executive Vice President and Provost at West Chester University. You know, I'm so inspired by what we just heard from our student speakers, what wonderful stories they shared, and what great examples of student success. As President Fiorentino noted earlier, student success is central to everything we do at West Chester, and we know that Delaware County Community College is equally committed to supporting the success of its students. Transfer students from DCCC represent a significant portion of West Chester's transfer population. In fact, almost 1 in 3 of our transfer students comes from DCCC. The culture of student success that both institutions are known for is clearly reflected in today's revised agreement. For example, immediately after a student indicates they would like to enroll in this program, a West Chester transfer concierge will reach out to them and then continue to connect throughout the student's time at DCCC. Then, in their last semester before joining us at West Chester, our financial aid counselors and student success team will welcome them to the university and connect them with the many resources and services we have available. We are committed to equipping each and every transfer student with the tools they need to succeed, both in college and beyond. So I would like to add my thanks to simply say thanks to everybody at West Chester and Delaware County Community College who made this revised agreement possible. We really look forward to the student success stories that are going to emerge.
And now Dr. Gates Black and Dr. Fiorentino will share their closing remarks.
Thank you, Harry, and thank you again to our wonderful student speakers, to all the college and university staff team members for their work on this wonderful agreement. And I want to thank you, Dr. Fiorentino, for your friendship, for your collaboration, and for your commitment to making higher education accessible and affordable. And I look forward to our next collaboration because our students and our communities need us.
Thank you, and I echo that. A couple of observations. First of all, I want to also congratulate Meredith and Freddie for their success and also for their remarks. These are wonderful stories, and this is exactly what we're trying to do here. You know, we talk a lot about access, and what President Gates Black and I realized in our early conversations is that the most affordable way to achieve a 4-year degree is to spend 2 years at a community college and 2 years at a high quality state institution. And we have put that together now. And I also want to mention, I remember our first conversation as we were talking about this, President Gates Black was insistent that there be scholarships involved in this. And we've been able to do that, and we're very proud. And the point that Meredith made about graduating without debt, I think that's just wonderful. I want to close by saying that to Meredith's point, I went to a community college and I turned out okay. It's an absolutely wonderful place to start. I happen to go to Bucks County Community College, for my first 2 years. And in fact, I just went back as a commencement speaker a couple of years ago and had a wonderful time with that group of students who were moving on to four-year schools. And this is just a wonderful opportunity. The stories, we've heard 2 great stories, and I'm sure we could hear 100 more right now. And we look forward to making this work and getting to work on other things we might be able to do. So congratulations to everyone. Thank you to everybody on both sides for getting this work done. And let's get to work, and let's look forward to the day when we're all back face to face on our campuses and we can do these kinds of things live again. Thank you very much.
Thank you.